This right here, folks, is the Insta360 X3 camera. It's small, super fun to use, and really unlocks a world of creative shooting possibilities that go beyond what traditional cameras can offer. And if you never used a 360 camera before, you might wonder what makes it so special. Well, here are 10 reasons you'll want to use the Insta360 X3 for creative shots. So reason number one is that the camera can shoot a 360-degree video. Now you can see that the X3 has two wide-angle lenses, one at the front and one at the back. And they both shoot simultaneously and automatically stitch the images together to create a 360-degree video. And this means you can capture everything around you in one single shot, which is pretty crazy, right? So I can point the camera forward or have it point towards me, or I can even cut from one lens to the other as if I were using multiple cameras. And this also means I don't have to worry about framing, as I can adjust it later in the edit through the Insta360 mobile app or Studio. And you can easily adjust the aspect ratio to fit it with any social media platform with just a single click. And this feature is super powerful, especially for content creators. You can capture everything and decide later how to use it. And the ability to reframe shots in the edit is a big reason why people prefer shooting 360 videos. Reason number two is that it's a pocket-sized 360 camera. And this means you can fit it in your pocket and take it with you wherever you go. You no longer have to lug around heavy equipment and can focus on capturing the moment as they happen. And because it's so small, you can also film in tight spaces to create interesting shots that you wouldn't be able to get with a traditional camera. And for me, using a portable camera like the X3 just makes the shooting process way much easier and more convenient, allowing me to focus more on my content and less on the equipment. Reason number three is the invisible selfie stick, which is a total must-have. You can attach it to the X3 and the stick magically disappears in your shot, giving the illusion of a floating camera. And when you hold the camera in front of you, it looks like someone else is filming you. And this really opens a ton of possibilities for creative shots without any obstructions in your image. For example, you can position the camera behind you for a cool follow shot, or even get this cool side shot of you walking. And if that's not enough, there is a 3-meter extension pole available for even crazier shots like a Hollywood rain shot or a fake drone shot. The possibilities are endless with the selfie stick. Reason number four is the awesome video and photo quality it produces. It captures stunning 5.7K 360 video and impressive 72 megapixel 360 photos. Now, to get the best 360 video quality, here are some of the settings I recommend you use. Now, in the 360 video mode, I set the resolution to 5.7K and the frame rate to 25 frames per second. I also choose the picture profile to be log, which gives a flat and desaturated look, giving me more options for color grading. And if you wonder what colors I used, these are from my premium mobile LUT pack, which also works well with video shot on the X3. I'll be sure to leave a link in the video description below. Now, as for the exposure value, I set it to -0.5 to protect the highlights better. And I always make sure to manually set the white balance and adjust the Kelvin temperature to match the light condition outside. So on a sunny day, I set it to 5500 Kelvin. Lastly, I set the bitrate high and the sharpness to medium, as I can always add sharpness later in the edit. Now, instead of adjusting all settings every time, you can save it as a preset and easily access it by pressing the Q button. Reason number five is the super smooth stabilized footage. With the X3, you don't have to worry about shaky shots because it uses flow stabilization. That means you can capture buttery smooth camera movement without needing a stabilizer. It has one of the most impressive built-in stabilizers that I've ever seen in a camera. Plus, you can even enable the horizon lock feature to keep your horizon leveled at all times. So even if I rotate the camera, the horizon stays perfectly leveled. Now, reason number six is the X3 is waterproof up to 10 meters, so you can use it in water without needing any extra housing case. It's really perfect for any water activity like me taking a cold swim in the lake. That water was around 10 degrees. I lasted about maybe 15 seconds and then I had to get out. Now, if you're into diving and want to go deeper than 10 meters, you definitely have to check out the invisible dive case for a 360-degree underwater view without any obstructions at all. Reason number seven is to use the X3 as an action camera. camera. Not only can you capture 360 videos, but just like a traditional camera, it can also record first-person view perspectives. And this makes the X3 a versatile and all-in-one camera for all your filming needs. You can capture yourself doing activities that make the viewers feel like they're right there with you. Now, I like to use the mouthpiece to capture hands-free footage, but there are also other accessories available such as the head strap or chest mount if you need more versatility in filming. Another reason why the X3 is such a great camera is that you can use it as a vlogging camera like I'm doing right now. I've set it to single lens mode and then switched to me mode, which keeps me in the center of the frame as long as I hold the stick towards the center. And this way I don't have to think about framing the shot and can just focus on the story. And what's really cool is that I can use the internal mic, which also produces good audio quality. However, if I want to be further away from the camera, I can also connect the X3 to a Bluetooth mic. So let's test that out. All right, so I have the pole extended all the way and I'm using the Bluetooth mic, and this is how it sounds like. I'm currently in a 360 video mode, which I also think is great to use when vlogging, because this way you can capture your surroundings and create cool animations as well and point towards things that you are talking about. It just gives the viewer a different experience, which I think is pretty cool. And as you can see, I can really be further away from the camera and it still captures the audio. Pretty cool. Reason number 9 is to use the X3 as a behind-the-scenes camera. As a solo creator, I often need to capture behind-the-scenes footage of myself, giving the audience a glimpse into my creative process. The X3's compact size and 360 video capture makes it really easy. There's no need to ask a friend or hire a camera operator. You can simply set up the X3 in one spot and capture all the angles. You can even mount the X3 on a rig to capture yourself filming. Unlike traditional cameras that require setting up the tripod, leveling the camera, and framing the shot, the X3 simplifies the process. It captures everything around you while you can focus on the creative work at hand. And the best part, you have the flexibility to choose which part of the 360 footage to include in your final video, giving you more control. If you want, you can even have the camera track you throughout the video, which saves you so much time not having to do that manually. And last but not least, guys, reason number 10 is the ability to edit your 360 videos on the go. Maybe you want to share your recent travel adventures with your followers while still on the road, or you want to give them a sneak peek behind the scenes of your upcoming project. With the X3, you can easily edit and share your 360 videos straight from your phone using the Insta360 app. No need to wait till you get back home to your editing workstation. The X3 really gives you the freedom and flexibility to edit whenever and wherever you want when paired with your phone. Plus, it really has a user-friendly interface and a bunch of editing tools like reframing your shot, choosing the aspect ratio, and adding music and effects. You can create and upload great looking content to your social media right away. And this is probably the fastest way to get your content out there and engage with your audience in real time. So whether you're a content creator, vlogger, or just someone who loves to capture and share moments with friends and families, the Insta360 X3 and its editing app will definitely make the process smoother and more enjoyable. Okay, folks, so I hope you enjoyed this video. It's really amazing to see how advanced and accessible technology has become, allowing us to capture and share our experience in such unique ways. And the Insta360 X3 is definitely in the forefront of this innovation, making 360 videos more accessible and user-friendly than ever before. Now, if you have any question, guys, feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the X3 and how you would use it in your content creation process. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have fun creating and see you the next time.